fox and a bear were friends in a town. This fox was always making money by cheating others. One day it said to the bear, "Friend, let's do some farming and earn money." And the bear said, "Okay, friend, let's do some farming." Then both of them chose a field together. They cleaned the field well and plowed it. Before sowing, the fox said to the bear, "Friend, this time I will take what grows above the ground. You take everything that grows under the ground." The bear also agreed to that. This fox is very cunning, so after sowing the sorghum seed, the fox took all the sorghum that grew above the ground, according to the agreement of the two. But the bear was left with only roots. So next time the bear said to the fox, "Friend, last time you took all the harvested items above the ground, so this time I will take all that's going to be harvested above the ground, and you take all the items below the ground." The fox agreed with a cunning smile. This time the fox cunningly planted the groundnut. This time too the yield was good, and the fox got a lot of groundnuts. As the bear said, the bear took everything above the ground, and the fox took everything under the ground, so the fox took all the groundnuts that were harvested. But the bear got only the leaves. Now this bear understood the trick of the fox. So it decided to stop befriending the fox and thought of doing something on its own. Morale: do not make friends with evil-minded people. A lion lived in a forest. That was the old lion. The lion couldn't run fast. As the days went by, running and hunting became a difficult task. One day, wandering here and there in the forest in search of prey, the lion found a cave. By the appearance of the cave, it realized that some animal might have stayed here. Thinking that it slowly entered inside the cave. There were no animals inside. It hid inside and thought, "I should wait for the animal to come." The cave was the place of a fox. Every day the fox would go out in search of food and come back to the cave in the evening to rest. After dinner that evening, the fox began to move towards his residence. When he came near, he saw that something was a change in the situation. Everything was quiet there. Something went wrong. Why do all the birds and insects keep quiet without making a sound? Thought the fox. Slowly approached the cave with great care, looked around the place to see if there was any sign of danger. Its intuition warned of the danger that awaited when approaching the entrance of the cave. The fox thought and scripted a plan as if to say, "I must enter only after confirming that everything is all right." Accordingly, that clever fox called the cave, "My wonderful friend, Cave, what happened to you today? Why are you so quiet?" asked the fox. The lion heard this. The fox's voice echoed inside the cave. The lion realized that the cave must be quiet because of my presence, so it decided to do something before the fox realizes its presence. Again, the fox continued to speak. "Cave, have you forgotten our deal? That you have to welcome me when I return home?" The fox raised a question tactfully. "Come in, friend," the lion replied with a soft voice. When the fox heard the lion's voice outside, the birds flew away. The fox's body trembled with fear. The fox ran to save his life before the hungry lion planned to kill him. The lion was waiting for the fox to enter the cave. The fox did not come even after a long time. The lion realized after that he had been fooled. The lion grieved himself knowing that he had missed its prey by his foolishness. Justice. Everything is a problem for the ignorant. So kids, today, from first story we have learned that we should be friends with good people. Being friends with evil-minded people will lead us to grieving. From the second story we learned, everything is a problem for the ignorant. So we should not be ignorant or foolish. We should always be clever and hard-working.